Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I apologise for the lack of uploads, but there hasn't been a lot going on in my defence to make videos about. However, we have had a new Radio Times article that gives us a small insight into RTD's next era. But before we get into it, if you could do me a teeny tiny little favour and click that subscribe button, it'd be ever so much appreciated. We do regular Doctor Who content here on the channel, so if that floats your boat, be sure to subscribe so you never miss an update. Also be sure to follow me on Twitter at FerriesYT if you want more of my Doctor Who opinions. But with that said, let's get into the video. So in an exclusive article by the Radio Times, Russell T Davies is basically discussing his recent win on the TV 100 list that the Radio Times conduct, and in this exclusive interview he gives a little insight into the future of Doctor Who. The segment begins, then of course, there is Doctor Who. In September 2021, it was announced that Davies would return to the BBC sci-fi series he had previously revamped and relaunched to enormous success 16 years prior. To mark the show's 60th anniversary, he'll once again take up the showrunner post in what is a rare return to previously trodden ground. Davies is then quoted as saying, "The truth is that everyone lies when they leave Doctor Who and says they've moved on." He suggests, "I mean, I've been thinking about it since I was 3, so there's no way you could stop thinking about it." Let's hope that that lying goes doubly for Stephen Moffat, as I'd love to see him return. Though he seemed reluctant to discuss his plans too much while his friend, current series boss Chris Chibnall remains in post, Davies does hint that fans should expect the series to regenerate dramatically in 2023. "The reason I've worked on 34 programmes in my life is because I don't normally like continuing series. That's why It's a Sin came to an end and I just moved on. I like looking at new sets of challenges every time and a blank page, but Doctor Who is always a blank page. There are things coming up that are brand new ways of telling stories that have never been done before, so it feels new. I wouldn't go back if it wasn't feeling new, but that's the thing about Doctor Who. Every episode is new. Every single episode. I'm sitting here now, 10 pages away from a climax thinking, God, I've never written in this territory before. This is strange and new, so it's always new. It's a self-renewing show." So that gives us some very interesting insight there, and seems to maybe debunk some of the rumours that have been circulating surrounding Russell's new era. There's been a lot of rumours about David Tennant and Catherine Tate possibly returning in a couple of specials next year, which wouldn't feel overly new, so this to me at least seems to put to rest some of that. Although I suppose you could say he's never written for a past Doctor before whilst he's the current showrunner, so that could be considered a new experience, but I don't think that's what he's referring to here. I think, if anything, we're in for a very different experience in 2023, and I can't wait for that. Also interesting that he seemingly confirms that he's still writing the series currently, which would make sense, as filming is rumoured to begin in April, so I'd assume he's somewhere near the end of writing his first series. He mentions there that he's writing the climax to a story. Obviously we can't tell for sure which episode that is. Could be the finale, could be the midpoint episode, could be the first episode, we don't know. But it has definitely put into doubt some of the things that have been speculated, and I look forward to what these new styles of storytelling are. As with Doctor Who, it's very difficult to do completely new ways of storytelling because it's been going so long that it's basically done everything at this point. So I hope that what he does is something just completely different and off the wall. But what do you guys think? Comment below and let me know what you think about Russell T Davies' recent interview where he discusses his new Doctor Who era in very vague detail, admittedly. Like this video if you enjoyed, comment down below your thoughts, subscribe if you're new, and I will see you later. Quick shout outs to Debs Iona, Shane Smith, Patrick Mewson, Ree Kevin, Seb Lowndes, Jay Monroe, Preston, Hash Shandycoot, and Human Being. If you want to become a member, feel free to do so. It really helps out. You get exclusive posts, shout outs in every video, and even your own badge and custom emojis to use.